Hey guys, right, I'm trying a new thing for my YouTube channel, a different way of doing my videos. It's not going to be instead of my normal style of video, hopefully it'll be as well as, it all depends how it does. Um, yeah, we'll see how that goes. It's not up to me really, I'll put it out there, give me feedback. If it gets slated, you won't be seeing this style of video again. If you're kind with me, might be a few more. Right then, gardening news. I was looking online because at the moment where I am it's difficult to get hold of a good variety of newspapers, so I was looking online, came across an article in the Huffington Post, a fairly recent article. It's called "Widower Strikes Gold While Gardening, Finds Missing Wedding Ring." Right, a German bloke, he was a widower, got an unexpected surprise from beyond. As he was tending his carrot patch. An 82-year-old fella in Bad Münstereifel in Germany. He'd lost his wedding ring 3 years ago. About 6 months ago his wife died, bless him. But then very recently, just before he wrote this article, he was pulling up a carrot from his carrot patch in his garden, and then circled around the carrot was his wedding ring. So I thought that was quite a nice story really. I say nice, I think if it happened to me, and I was living on my own as an old fella and I was a widow and all the rest of it, I think I would be a little bit freaked out, to be honest. I'd probably have to sleep with my bedroom door locked and sleep with a light on, that kind of thing. So, you guys, what is the strangest or weirdest thing you ever found in your garden? When you've been digging it or just whatever, if you've looked behind an old overgrown bush or in a big patch of weeds or something. What's the weirdest thing you've ever found in your gardens? Let me know. Right, came across another news article. It was from today actually, 30th of December, The Telegraph, online again. It's by Helen Yem. It's called "The Simple Pleasure of Fresh Herbs." She goes on to say how the pots and troughs of fresh herbs that she grows just literally outside her doorstep in her house, they elevate the most haphazardly thrown together bottom of the fridge suppers after she's been busy during the day. And then she continues saying which herbs she grows and how she looks after them and why she likes each herb, that kind of thing. So, my question to you guys: if there was only one herb you were allowed to grow for whatever reason, let's just pretend, if there was only one herb you could grow, what would it be? I'll tell you what mine is. It's going to have to be chives. I had a little think about it and it didn't take me long. Chives. Few reasons. You can eat them and they taste good when you add them to the right things. I really like the flowers on them, so does my wife, Claire. They're just dead pretty, nice shade of pinky purple. Third reason, bees, absolutely love them. And as we all know, you've got to be good to the bees, haven't you? So, leave us a comment. Tell me, if you could only grow one herb, what would it be and why? Right, photographs. What I'm hoping is going to happen is you guys send me in a picture from your garden or something gardening related, and it can be whatever you want it to be. It could be a disaster that you've had, it could be something funny, it could be something unusual, you know, like a carrot shaped like two legs and a little willy, that kind of thing. Send me a picture with a bit of the description, and then in these future videos of this style, which I'm hoping to do more of, I'll show the picture and we'll talk about it, and people can leave their comments about it, and if it's a funny one, well, hopefully we'll all have a good laugh about it. So, because that hasn't happened yet, because this is the first one of these new style of videos of mine, I'm going to show you a photograph from my garden. Look at the state of that calabrese. It's a miracle there's a little head in the middle of the photograph there. Caterpillars have done all the damage to the leaves, because silly boy that I am, I thought, it'll be alright, I won't net my brassicas, and I didn't net any of them. and look what's happened. So, does anybody else always net the brassicas, or if you don't net them, do you manage to get away with it, or am I just unlucky? And the last thing we're going to look at is gardening products. It could be packs of seeds, it could be a gardening tool, that kind of thing. I'll tell you what, I'm not ever going to feature them flaming knee pads that you stick on top of your trousers. What's all that about? Just come on, please, really? You know the ones I mean, don't you? You always see adverts for them in the back of gardening magazines. Or it'll be like, if it's not knee pads that you actually wear, it'll be like a little piece of foam, square-shaped cushion that you kneel on. Really? You're going to spend money on that when you can just look around and find an old cushion off the couch and just use that instead to save your knees? Anyhow, this week we're going to look at the Spear & Jackson 3-pronged cultivator. It's currently about $15.99 on Amazon. I haven't actually got one yet, but the reason I want to talk about it is to get some feedback from any of you that might have one, because I'm toying with the idea of getting one, you see. So anyhow, here's a photograph and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. It's got a hardened carbon steel head, and the ash handle is clear lacquered to weatherproof it and give it some protection. Now it's got the reach. It's the reach that I want it for, really, because if my wife gets this allotment plot that we're hoping to get this year, it's going to help out loads. I'm normally just use a little hand fork in pots and whatever, which does the job, but this one's got a good long reach on it. So, what do you think? Is it worth getting one? Or I've got a rake. Should I stick to my rake? At the moment, I don't use my rake an awful lot to cultivate my soil, because if any of you watch my other videos, you'll know a lot of my flowers, fruit and veg, it's grown in pots, tyres, dustbins, that kind of thing. So if any of you do have one of these pronged cultivator claw things on a big long handle, or you can get the smaller handled ones as well, are worthwhile. Would you recommend one over a rake, or would you recommend using it in conjunction with a rake? Do you use it before you actually rake it and get a finer tilth on your soil? What do you think? Let me know. Yeah, because it'd be very helpful. Like I say, I'm toying with the idea of getting one, but for 15-16 quid, that's a lot of seeds I could buy instead, if I should just stick to my traditional spade, garden fork and rake. So let me know what you think, guys. Right, thanks for watching. Also, if this is a massive flop, let me know, because you know I sit here and I have these ideas. I don't know how it's going to work until I do the acid test by showing them to you. So please let me know, and appreciate your feedback. Right, see you around, guys. Thank you. Please subscribe for more free gardening related videos.